7 of the game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to run it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this secondary.
Quick release by the QB. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones. And to your point, I like that. Jalen Hurts, really good runner. They built it around his feet. You know, Bryce Young, really good passer. Tua Tagovailoa, really good passer. More about the passing.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
But how about that play by the free safety? He actually wasn't blitzing on that play. He had dropped down to the box, and he was just watching the QB and watching to see what was going around him. When he saw the quarterback keep holding on to the ball, he just said, man, I'm just going to go get him myself. And he shows you the speed, and he's able to close the gap.
Throws to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Michigan 7, Alabama 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking to pass. It's Orji. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quarterback checking the play. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And he's going to have to get into...
Are you fucking serious, dude? Are you fucking kidding me?
He's into the open down the middle. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown time. Ready to try the point after.
Takes it back for the score.
Splits the uprights.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
Set to kick off.
And he's going to run it back. Giving him his pads. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Orji. He's got him in the flat. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Hand off from the shotgun. At the 40, there he goes. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Wolverines. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a thrilling 50-yard run for the touchdown. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Rolls onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time.
He's taking the shot. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Thought he had the interception, but the official rules gained too much of an advantage. So wave off the turnover, give up the yardage. It'll be first down. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Alabama pushing the tempo. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Offense in a bunch formation. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He breaks a tackle. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory. A bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it on 4th and 12 miles. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. He fires it out to the right. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Got room on the return. The 40. He's at the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. To throw, it's Milroe. Fires to the tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Alabama offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position from Bama.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Unloads quickly. Discards a man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
It's a really nice-looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers. And then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position and how they really helped take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit of that.
They're going to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got some room to run. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
That's a bit of a gut punch if you're the offense, because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
In other scores around the country, Slippery Rock 49, Westchester University 24.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Orji. Slips away. Makes a catch and knocked down. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking hand moves. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's going for a big play downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. On 4th down, looking to pass. Throws to the tight end. Makes a catch past the
Can't say a
sticks.
goddamn word about
And
it
they
because you know
finally
damn
make the
well I
tackle,
got
but
2
this will be a
picks.
pretty
And
easy
you know damn
conversion
well
for this
Jalen Reed
offense.
picks every
That
second.
tells you a lot about their confidence
Sit there
in this
and eat your
quarterback.
soup.
4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones, and force a tackle for a loss.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. Good, solid tackle.
He's tackled at the 36-yard line. 3rd down coming up. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Michigan 21, Alabama 10.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Across the 25, he's got room. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Wolverine! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone.
Lab and special teams, my guy.
Been
in the lab working on your special
And this
teams.
is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Fires to the big fella.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
The Wolverines are rolling down the field. They go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the gun, running back on the move. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a 1st down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
On the run, it's Edwards. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Give to the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Might want to muster up that protection. They had one blocked earlier. It is perfect. And they'll push that.
You didn't even try your best offensive play.
Field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
1st and 10.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The offense comes out needing a score here, down 1 possession. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and
Want a
it'll be
hint?
2nd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again.
Quiet the crowd down if
This
you want a hint.
defense has
You got a
gotten
hint
hold of
for
him
you.
multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Soft spot in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Let's
Grab near the marker,
fucking
it's
fight.
Miller. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
I'm taking this football from you.
Zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being
Taking this
patient,
goddamn
allowing his
football
receivers
from
to
you.
work themselves open.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Going for 6.
God damn it,
And
dude.
he's got it. A late touchdown. Probably window dressing, but still a sliver, albeit very slight, of hope.
Fucking loser.
If we had
God
any
damn
chance to make
pass.
this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Buddy.
He's got it in the end zone for the
6
2 as they
speed.
draw a little closer.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Here's the situation. First, they have to recover the onside kick, then maybe time for a play or 2. Cool as a cucumber as the Hands team makes
Never
a
seen
short
some
catch.
shit. Scored 14
And this is why
points
you
on the
put your
special
hands team on the
teams.
field most of the time.
Fucking
You
dog
it's
for that
coming,
shit.
You put those guys that are great catchers
Out
in
here
football.
taking
The first
pride
guys, what
in
do? They go
20%
block.
of the
They go
game.
blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And they'll take a knee. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game.